Go!
Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Bella's. You might have seen me at some of the craft shows that we attend. I am our head baker and bakery manager at Bella's. Today we're going to be demonstrating our new brownie mixes. This is the Decadent Brownie Mix. We also have a chocolate walnut brownie mix. This is just as simple as any brownie mix that you buy in the store. We instead actually use butter instead of oil. All you'll need is the things that I have set up here. You can mix it by hand. You can use a hand mixer. I'm going to be using our stand mixer today. If you mix it by hand, you're just going to have to use a little extra muscle. I have Benjamin here with us today, and he's going to be helping me. This is a good opportunity for you to get your kids in the kitchen with you and help you. So let's get started. So I have on the counter here all of our prep. You need 3 eggs, and we're going to crack these into a dish. These need to be room temperature for it to incorporate nicely. And then we have our melted butter. You'll need 1 stick and 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And you want to make sure that that's nice and cool too before you use it. So melt it a little bit ahead of time. A prepared 13 by 9 pan, and I just used some cooking spray in it. And then a spatula and a bowl scraper. So we can get started. So, Baba, you want to put these in a bowl? You want to help? Go ahead. Here, put it in the bowl. You pour it in. Put that in there. Yep. I don't know how much a 16-month-old will help, but we'll see. And we scrape everything out. We want to make sure we use all the butter. Nothing's wasted. All right. Put that in the sink. We'll put this in here. We're going to crack our eggs into a dish before we put it into the brownie mix, just to make sure that there's no shells. Nobody wants to bite into a shell, huh? So 3 eggs this is, and they're just large eggs, and like I said before, room temperature. That's super important when you're baking with anything. I'm going to put this in and let it mix around a little bit to kind of scramble the eggs before I put in the brownie mix. I'm going to scrape that all in too. All right. So just mix this a little bit. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's incorporated. I'm using a paddle that has a scraper already attached to it. You might have a regular scraper. I'm not going to get it out, but if you're just using your standard paddle attachment for your mixer, just give the bowl a little scrape with your spatula, but thankfully I don't have to do that. Here's our brownie mix, and it's all ready to go. Open it up and dump it in. And like I said before, we have our the Decadent brownie that we're making and our chocolate walnut, and the instructions are the same for both of these. And then we're just going to start it on low, the first speed 1, so we don't make a mess with anything. So now that it's all mixed in there, I'm going to turn it up onto a higher speed. I'm going to try and get a little bit of air into it. You want to make sure that you don't overmix it though, because we don't want a tough brownie, but we want to get a little bit of air into those eggs to make a kind of a fluffier brownie. Alright, and that's it. We're going to scrape off the paddle. I want to make sure we get it all in the pan. Huh, Benjamin? Does it look good? Say, Well, okay, I'll give you a little bit in a second. Okay. Oh, that's good butter, huh? Okay, let me see. Thank you. All right. And then this is going to go into our prepared pan. I'm just going to adjust him so he doesn't fall off. Now, traditional brownie mixes use oil. And now that we're using butter, the only difference is you might notice that a brownie mix that you buy from the store stays a little more liquid. When you use butter, the butter is going to start to cool down and it's going to start to solidify. So that's, if you notice it getting thick, that's the only difference that's happening with that. But there's nothing different about it. I'm just gonna let you keep going there. Oh! Mommy's messy in the kitchen. Oh, yummy. So everything out of the bowl. And then we can just use our spatula and spread it around. Everything in. Is that good? Then you just want to spread it nice and even. If you wanted a more cakey brownie, you can use an extra egg. Okay, baby. You don't want to get sick. No. All right. And then we're just going to scrape it. Oh, that's yummy. It's okay. You're okay. You can have one later. All right. And then that's it. We're going to go into a preheated oven at 350 degrees. And this will bake about a half hour. I'll check it first. And here we go. All right, so our brownies are all ready. Ooh. All right, so it's been a half hour exactly, and I believe they're all good to go. I'm gonna bring it over here. You wanna make sure that there's still a little spring to it, that it's not super hard. There's gonna be a little bit of carryover cooking in the pan since it's hot. Like I said, mine baked a half hour. Maybe you want to check it about a half hour or 5 minutes earlier at 25 minutes. So everybody's oven bakes differently. And after it cools for a little bit, I'm going to cut them up, put them on a plate, and show you what the finished product looks like. All right, everyone. So Benjamin approved. I plated up some of our brownies. I cut our pan into 3x6 pieces. You can cut them in whatever size brownie you want. And I think that's it for now, but stay tuned for other videos.